The hang power clean starts from a hanging position and is caught in the power position, transferring horizontal to vertical energy through the hip cycle. This power movement requires eccentric braking forces at the bottom of the cache to stabilize the load. Common errors include landing with excessive knee flexion, failing to achieve full hip extension, and pulling with the arms too early instead of driving through the hips. The trap bar deadlift is excellent for judo athletes as it minimizes excessive axial loading while building lower body strength. As part of a contrast set, it pairs with jump squats to improve power output by combining a heavy resistance exercise with a high velocity movement. This creates the post-activation potentiation effect, where the heavy lift enhances muscle force production in the power exercise. Squat jumps in a contrast set focus on maximizing power and velocity. Athletes should prioritize full hip extension and controlled landings to maintain form. Common errors include incomplete hip extension, excessive forward lean, and uncontrolled landings. To optimize power output, athletes must take a full rest period of around 3 minutes before starting the next set. Single leg plate overhead lateral lunges challenge stability due to the raised center of mass and single leg component while adding frontal plane work. They lengthen and activate the adductors while strengthening the gluteus medius, improving mobility and strength. Common errors include not using full range of motion and failing to keep the plate stable overhead. The dumbbell front squat to press is anteriorly loaded, challenging athletes unfamiliar with this type of load. It works synchronization across the kinetic chain by combining lower body strength with upper body pressing, enhancing overall coordination and stability. In this workout, I have incorporated glycolytic work to meet the high glycolytic demands of judo. This type of training enhances the body's ability to sustain high-intensity efforts. It can be excluded during maintenance or in-season phases to prioritize recovery. Using a 2-to-1 work-to-rest ratio, athletes will perform 30 seconds of work, followed by 15 seconds of rest between each set. The first exercise is the rotational landmine press, performed for 10 seconds. This exercise is excellent for judo athletes as it builds rotational strength and power, crucial for throws and grappling. It also incorporates transverse plane work, enhancing core stability and dynamic movement control. The next exercise is jumping switch lunges, performed for 10 seconds. This exercise challenges coordination across the kinetic chain and dynamic stability. It enhances unilateral balance and simulates the hip cycle. The next exercise are double leg med ball curls, performed for 10 seconds. This exercise is crucial for strengthening the distal hamstrings, which are often undertrained but essential for knee stability and lower body movements. To advance the exercise and increase core engagement, take your hands off the floor. That is all I have for the workout. Next, I will be covering the cool down.